Hello and welcome to the Business History Conference audio announcements.
My name is Andrew Popp. I want to welcome you to Volume 24, Issue Number 4 of Enterprise and Society. As most of you listening probably know, the fourth and final issue of the journal normally carries some regular features, namely the presidential address delivered at that year's BHC annual meeting, as well as summaries of the dissertations shortlisted for the Krooss Prize and again presented at that year's annual meeting. As happens from time to time, the presidential address did not quite make the final deadline, and so we will have to wait an issue or two before we can read the text version of Dan Wadhwani's thrilling talk. However, the issue does carry the three Krooss Prize finalists presented in Detroit, namely Sick Time, Medicine, Management and Slavery in Louisiana and Cuba, 1763 to 1868, by Liana DeMarco. History from the Dustbins by Adam Frost, and Building Blocks, Raw Materials in the Global Economy in the Age of Disequilibrium by Rob Konkel. Adam Frost was this year's winner. Taken together, the Krooss Prize summaries ably represent the rude health of the discipline. Alongside these regular features, the issue also showcases 7 full research articles. Together, they take us around the globe, from East Africa to Sweden, from China to Germany and Spain, and finally to the US. One very interesting emergent stream of literature featured in the journal over recent years has been on neoliberalism in Sweden, a country often seen by outsiders as a bastion of social democracy. This issue carries 2 further contributions to this literature. From Marxist venture to venture capitalist, Swedish wage earner funds and the market turn, 1983 to 1994, by Rikard Westerberg, and doing business in the schools of the welfare state, competing entrepreneurial selves and the roots of entrepreneurship education in 1980s Sweden, by Elin, Åström, Rudberg. Another stream of literature that I have been encouraged to see in the journal in recent years has been at the somewhat neglected intersection of business and labour history. And again, this issue carries a further contribution. Globalisation from below, labour inequality in the German shipbuilding industry, 1960 to 2000, by Katharina Botha and Carolina Decker-Lang. Staying in Europe, but in sunnier climes, in bricolage and innovation and the emergence and development of the Spanish tourism industry, Jorge Hernandez Barahona, Elena Sandraman, and Ageda Gil Lopez take us to the warmth and light of the Mediterranean. Finally, a trio of essays takes us back outside Europe. First of all, Nahashon, Nthenya, and Pierre-Yves examine the process of indigenization and the long-term formation of human capital in Africa, the airline industry in East Africa since 1946. We have more exciting essays on African business history lined up for 2024, but the field remains relatively underdeveloped. Please send us your work. We'd be delighted to receive it. Next, Alicia Maggard examines how dealing in debt gave credit a bridge-building role in early Sino-US trade. And last but not least, Sarvnaz Lotfi unpicks the fascinating, untold, and unexpected story of the stock market and the space age. So that's a wrap, nearly, for another year and another volume. We hope you found enjoyment and education in equal measure. And as a very last word, I want to give a very heartfelt thanks to all of the many reviewers who have done such valuable work for Enterprise and Society over the last year. You can find all of them named in Volume 24, Number 4. Thank you.